Can't see anything.
You can't. This is, I've got Paul just where I've always wanted him. A while back, we did the old blindfold test where I wore a blindfold and played a number of guitars. And the goal was to ask the question, what happens when you isolate your ears from the suggestibility that can happen when you're looking at a brand name or a body shape, or, all these things that can influence what we think is our perception of how it sounds. Well, in this one, we're flipping the tables. Paul has graciously agreed to be blindfolded, and because he is the consummate guitar businessman, we've picked 3 guitars that represent logarithmic changes in price, from hundreds to thousands to tens of thousands of dollars, 300, 3,000, and dare I say about 30,000. Now,
this one's just for fun, because if you get to that big,
if you don't get this, then you lose all credibility around the world. Okay. Everybody that watches this YouTube channel will know that you're just a fraud.
I'm going to get the lower one versus the top 2, but the top 2, that could be difficult. But
he's already caveating. Well, it's different once you put
for the record. When you get into the big ones.
Yeah.
You're buying inlays and artwork and stuff like that. So
this is
true. Just more for
this
fun.
is true. Okay, so we'll see if you can pick it out. But
I better pick out at least the lower one. So
this is a fun challenge. But it is interesting, though, once you put that blindfold on it and you remove those other sensory cues, your ears can play tricks on you. It happens. So again, this is another reminder that if you're going to buy and you're going to invest money in a guitar, do yourself a favor. Have somebody else play it and just listen to it without looking at it.
You know what we should do next? We'll do a bunch of lower price, kind of mid price, and we'll see as fun, just like which ones I would prefer. I'd be interested to see that. Because it's true. Sometimes you look at it and you go, I love that guitar.
All right. Well,
but you don't really know.
I'm trying to play a little 3-guitar Monty back here to hide the lady. All right, I'm going to play one now. Okay. I'm just going to strum something simple. Hopefully it's in tune. And we'll call this guitar number 1, okay?
Okay.
Number 1, all right?
Okay, yep.
And so now we'll get, that was the expensive one. The one you heard the bang?
Uh-huh.
Oh my gosh.
Good.
Yep, it was that was the most expensive one right there.
Okay, so I got number 1 in my brain.
Okay, this is guitar number 2.
Okay.
Now,
number 3.
Coming up on guitar number 3.
See, I thought it was going to be a lot different than that. Now, you're right. It is a little bit harder when you're not seeing.
So how about this last one, since it's freshest in your memory? What do you think?
Number 3. So number 3, okay, you make everything sound really good. But I'm going to go with number 3 is the lowest priced one.
Yes. You got it. Okay.
Good.
So that leaves...
So, and then I can tell you right now, okay, number 1 and number 2 are both good, and they're very similar in some ways. I'm going to say number 2 is the highest end guitar, and number 1 is the middle one.
Yes.
Am I correct?
You actually nailed it. You nailed it.
Can I see what we were doing?
Yes. It wasn't. This was actually the one that you heard it when it.
That's number 3.
Yeah, this is the one that touched the wall. Just for the record, it's on the video. It wasn't the.
Okay, that's the one you dinged. Okay.
Okay. That was
go.
really good. That was
okay. Well,
because these two, this one did stand out to my ear, but of course I could see it, folks. It's really different when you put the blindfold on because you get a little disoriented.
Right.
But
and for the record, this one's kind of this is just for fun, but I can tell you, tone. Like I said, I always tell people this. We will sell you a good guitar no matter what. Mm-hmm. If you're spending $200 or $2,000, but you have to like the guitar. It's up to you to like the tone of it. Now that's a good tone, actually.
Yeah, this is a great guitar.
I could see doing a test with this and some other guitars in this price range, and it would be very hard to choose one. Now, when you played these, I'll tell you this. I'm used to what this sounds like, and I can tell. I knew it was a Martin, but we kind of talked about it too. But I knew this was going to be a big Martin. I wasn't sure. I mean, there's not that many guitars in the store that are that price range, so
yeah.
But I could tell that one has some incredible stuff on it besides just the inlay. Mm-hmm. But that's what you're paying for on that one a lot. Is
the artwork. But it's I think what it also goes to show is that it's not just a pretty guitar. It sounds really good.
It does.
So good that it's clearly distinguishable from the standard gold standard for that type of dreadnought guitar. There's still
because they are basically the same guitar.
Features, right?
And this is the same body shape as well.
I gotta say, I gotta hand to it. Because I spend so much time with guitars in my laps. I through my life I've spent it, and so it's natural to think that I should be able to hear differences. And I can tell you it's hard when the blindfold's on, but you don't. It's yours is really walking through and sitting with clients and customers who are playing. It's just. So it's really impressive. It's even more impressive that you were able to pick it out than it would be. To
see if I do have a good ear for this stuff, well, it'd be fun to do. Take like a smaller body, then take a big J200, and then take all your classics, blindfold and go
standard series,
and say which one is which.
Which one is which? But that's the one that people really want to see still, right? Is can you pick out the Taylor Gibson and name the maker? Based on one of their gold standard guitars.
It's like a fine wine, okay? There's this movie called Somm, and I'm telling you, these guys, sommeliers, wine sommeliers, they can smell this wine and they can tell you what grape it is, what region it came from, what vineyard. They can break it down by smell, and it's pretty fascinating. And we should do that. We should do more of that.
You have that level. I don't
know if I really do. Good. I think I would love to try, though.
I might have, maybe when I was younger I would have had that capability, but I don't know what the equivalent of somebody blowing out their taste buds, like, becoming a Mad Dog 2020 in the gutter, kind of drinking and just I did that with loud rock music during college, so the fine sensory perception's gone. But I am very, very impressed with your ability to distinguish between these two.
I for a moment there was kind of like, wow, those two are close, and I knew they were close, but there was something about that one that it was like a fine wine, and I like wine. See, so I'm using my wine skills.
You smell the difference between the guitars.
Smell it, yep. But no, that's cool. So what do we have anyway? We have an Eastman.
Yep.
Okay, basically a
solid
back,
guitar,
solid top, great guitars.
Yeah.
HD28, stock HD28.
Yep.
And then, custom shop, Excalibur, fancy.
Just a ridiculously beautiful guitar that plays like a beast as well, too. Great tone. And, I think there you have it. That
there you go.
There's a point at which money makes a difference, the cost, and there's a point where you're paying for appointment rather than tonal contributions, right? But I think
the point of it
there's a wide range.
In the $3,000 range, I can tell you that's the magic number. $3,000 range in guitars. There's tons of stuff out there, and that's when you're ready to buy that guitar. That's like I'm gonna buy my lifetime guitar. Yeah. Anything else in the entry level 500ish and under, 500 to 1,000, There's so many great guitars. You can't go wrong. This is a whole nother category. Collectability. It's like buying artwork, right?
Yeah.
But but I'm glad that between this and this, you can hear there's
a difference.
There's a difference. But some guy might come in and go, hey, I like this one better than this one, because he may need, or she may need, this guitar because it has a certain type of tone.
Or maybe it's a different application. Like, I'm not buying that for my brand new, irresponsible fourth grader because I want to learn to play. I'll buy this all day long because this is like...
Yeah, take it camping.
Yeah, exactly. This is an insurance guitar this might be my second guitar that I take camping, so I can leave my $3,000 guitar at home.
Yep.
But I can still sit around the campfire or whatever beach, whatever the situation is.
All right.
But...
Well, there we have it. We did it. Now we'll do more. That was just, simple, basic little... Quentin's just been trying to get me blindfolded for so long.
A long time. If you remember the video that he blindfolded me, then he made me eat something. It was really creepy. But I had great faith and trust. I didn't know we were doing blindfold, or I brought some something for you to taste. So anyway, we'll try that next time.
Right. Quentin, thanks.
Thanks for watching.
Thanks, everyone.